ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Stardust Rare Gaming. Welcome back to the Jassy campaign here in Steel Division 2. I did some looking into it, and despite it displaying that there are A-phase units that can intervene when you attack, that asterisk means that they are, in fact, unable to interfere, and so your units are able to attack. Now, when your units attack and destroy dug-in unit, they lose their entrenchment, which makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, that's something that I'm not a big fan of, or it made my life easier in previous campaigns, but it's okay because we're able to destroy this. They're able to dig in before these can get reorganized, so it's perfect. We're able to just basically snipe upon. In this sector here, we can basically do the same thing. We're going to attack again and use these hussars to kill them. They looks like they ran into my flak net, which is just a nice free couple kills for me, it looks like. Well, not free, but usually the losses are worth it. So we got to kill some bonus planes there, that's their fault. And look, you can actually see their pawn now. Since I clicked on it, you can't see it at the base. Wow, it looks like it's right there. They don't actually have an airfield, it looks like. That's interesting. No airfield, so that's where they are. Okay, so that makes me want to attack the rear even more to kill their air, but okay, we've gotten them some casualties, not too many. They're done. Now they retain all their action points, so we're gonna, instead of chasing, we're gonna have them dig back in. And this video, in fact, will just be us completing our turn here. So our guys are here along the river line, good spot for us. On the other side of the map, here is where we're gonna see the biggest change. We want to begin our offensive movement north. Now it looks like they actually do have something here. Here's the 20th Recon group, capable of digging in, which is nice. And let's go see what exactly they have over here. Because I didn't think they had anything, but now that I look at it, they do have a couple of units available to them, it appears. Move them engineers up, move these pioneers up. This is going to be a video in which you're going to see a lot of units just get moved around. I think it's a good move to slide those guys up. These guys are providing some good AA cover. Looks like a Romanian AAA unit here. But the coverage is not great, so we're going to move them up to here so they can establish a better AA net for us. Move this light artillery up so they'll have a better field of fire. And here we have an actual tank unit here with these Stugs, these Sturmgeschützes. Very nice to see that. I could have them help, you know, prevent attacks from these and reinforce, but instead I'm going to move them around this way, flank out, and start to use them to complete my push that I'm planning to inflict upon the enemy. Basically, our infantry regiment is just advancing across open country here. No resistance, although they might be running into some here momentarily. Alright, let's keep these guys moving up. 20th Recon, we'll have him jump right up here. I don't want him head on with other enemy units. And again, I could, oh, there's an 11th Infantry Division there. Interesting HQ unit there. So, anyway, let's have him keep moving up there. Headquarters of the 79th. This HQ is something that I'll use to reinforce this group. While these, I'll keep pushing forwards. Looks like they're all trying to come down this road. They don't seem interested in a cross-country assault on me. It appears, so that's okay with me. They can keep doing that all they'd like to. That's about where I want them to be. We'll actually move them there. Now these spots here indicate a river crossing, I believe, although I'm not certain. I'm not sure if they can cross on those spots or not. Now we have this whole group here. I want to move up into the flanking attack, so we'll move this Mounted Battalion. This is a mountain division, it appears here. Well, it's listed as part of the 8th Infantry. That's what their thing. Oh no, never mind. This is part of the 18th Mountain Division. Okay, my mistake. 14th Provisional Battalion. What does that mean? Recruitee. Okay, so locally raised fresh recruits. That makes sense. Mountain Artillery Division with light, extremely poor quality, at least in my opinion, guns. Not very good. We'll have the 4th Army to move up and support this attack, the 4th Army HQ. This is a little controversial, but I'm actually going to take this group out and move them away. This is a Tank Destroyer Battalion, but it's only got these guys. This is a really, really good unit to help man the front line. These have 88mm guns. I don't see any Soviet tank pressure developing, but if it does, these will be ideal. If not, that's fine. We'll have these guys leave their entrenchments here and begin to move up this way for... So 4th Army Group Headquarters and 4th Army Headquarters are different things. I guess that makes sense when I think about it. The Jassy Garrison. Interesting. So they have their own garret. This is its own. Interesting. Okay. Fairly powerful. Has addition to some extra guns, but we're going to move the Jassy Garrison and support our offensive up here. And the 54th Engineer Battalion. Light AA Battalion there. It's dug in for good reason. We want it to stay there. This we're going to move up because... And these guys we're going to withdraw this way. We'll keep that there. We'll move it here and then dig it in. Okay, yeah, we'll move it. I thought for a second it kept its entrenchment. I was like, that's interesting. In fact, all of these guys probably could shift it. Well, I'm not sure. 4th Army Corps, Gendarmerie, I should say. Puska Anti-Car, 2 Solothurns. At least they're marginally more effective than other units. Like with just 1. It's a lot better. And we actually have no available reinforcement, it looks like, so no point in spending points because there's nothing to spend it on. Let's look at the total kills losses here. Okay, so they've lost 2% of their troops, 2 battalions, 2% of artillery, and 2% of tanks and AT, and already 10% of their aircraft. That's a good deal for me. Yeah, that's a lot of 82 mils down, as well as other bits of equipment. Shattering a pawn is always a great way to really reap in the kills. 1110 out to Machiki and 880 Strelki. That's great. Yes, this offensive is I'm gonna bulk it up with all of these troops here. All of these guys are gonna join this push. Simultaneously, I'm thinking about, it depends, because I want to begin an attack through here, and like I said, establish a line like this, like a penetration like this, so I can establish a defensive line here and then here. That being said, these don't seem, they didn't attack last turn. These guys seem interested in just digging in and preventing and just forming a solid front line. So I'd rather not attack a full-strength Soviet rifle regiment when it's dug in positions with artillery and everything else that it needs. So perhaps a better avenue for attack is somewhere else, though I'm not certain. Let's move up this artillery. 7th Assault Battalion looks like, oh, okay, I thought those were engineers. That's a powerful 14-man squad. Wow, those are some very well-equipped, powerful units there. 47 mounted Pioneer Battalion. Looks like a good, like, support pawn for sure. Yeah, artillery there has got good covering fire on them. So artillery is no good unless we scooch it up. So what to do with these tanks? The one thing I'm not going to do is disperse them piecemeal. I want to form them into 1 or 2 big thrusts. So this guys, I think it's clear. These guys are going to be sent down to this Assault Gun Brigade, this 4th Army Corps. Yeah, these are all going to be sent to assist this attack through this way. Front line here looks pretty much the way I would like it to. Looks like they got some tanks here. I want to move those guys out because I want their tanks for other duties. Guards Division, interesting. It's Soviet name, but obviously not a Soviet formation. Engineer Battalion, alright. 5th Army Corps headquarters. What is this thing? Tatra. Okay, interesting commanding unit there. Light Infantry Battalion. Headquarters of Infantry Division. Yeah, this is all, I'm just trying to give these, you know, things a better field of fire here. I don't want to move this up. Well, okay, I will. I was saying I don't want to move it up because I don't want there to be an attack and these guys can't intervene, but it's actually okay because they don't offer that much, like, support, so it's okay. Big artillery battalion there. Nice field of fire on their part. And Corps Group Kitchener. Again, tanks. It's a big dilemma here because attacking here is fortified. Oh, this is the best spot. Attacking here is better because the enemy is going to be, it looks like they're going to be trying to come down the road at Targu Firmos. They're going to be exhausting themselves and weak, but there'll be a stream of reinforcements coming up from behind all the time. So mounting a tank attack here is not what I want to do because I'm going to be grinding forward against opposition as they keep spawning guys and bringing them down the road. So perhaps really the best spot is this far left sector where I could, the terrain here is bad, but at least I could roll up the flank because I don't want to do a set piece assault on a heavily fortified position. So let's move. I might regret this later, who knows, but Corps Group Kitchener, we want to move them around. And into a position where they can start attacking the flank here. Tanks here again. Let's move them around. Let's put this infantry regiment up behind these because I do think they'll need a little bit more support. Okay, and a big old tank unit there. Yeah, these two are good pawns to put behind the front line because they're going to need a little extra support there, especially because they just knocked out one of their units, or prevented them from joining the action, I should say. Let's get them up. Any kind of salient I can create, the better. Tanks there. Yeah, artillery should always be going up to the front line, basically to pulverize these units. Then again, if I focus enough artillery, I could probably bombard enough surrounding units that I can make set-piece tank attacks. So, and there are no roads here, so these guys probably won't receive reinforcements. You know, I changed my mind. These guys are on the move, but next turn I'm going to recall them. I want to set up tanks and break through this line right here. What I'm going to do is, should take a couple turns. If they attack me, that would be really ideal, because then they'll have weakened a lot. But unfortunately, I don't anticipate them being quite so obliging toward what I want. Yeah, this Assault Gun Brigade needs to just punch through. Battle Group Rausch, 1st Tank Regiment. A lot of tanks, 79, that's a lot. And then this motorized infantry can also push through. So, First Armored Division HQ. Yeah, this unit, we're going to try to punch through this. With the, and now that we're bringing up all this already, we'll bombard units like this around an area and break them piece by piece. Now, if they attack me, that would be great, because they're just weakening themselves. So, ideally, they're going to be attacking me. Now, let's move them up. I don't... Let's get all the artillery up to the front that we can, as well. We have a lot of recon groups like this, don't we? Wow, we'll send that to reinforce the defenses. I want to keep some of these units in reserve here, because I don't know where I want to disperse them yet, because you never know when an opportunity will present itself, but some of these guys will move up some. But the majority of these guys, I'm not quite sure what to do with yet. It could be a case where I want to move them here, or whatever, I don't know yet. These guys will need more tank support. I mean, more tank support than just this. Basically, just 10 tanks. These are just supporting guns. I need proper tanks for breakthrough. I think that's everything that I'd like to move. And we've examined our own units. These guys not dug in? Oh, they are. Good, good. No real point digging them in or anything like that, so it's fine. Yeah, this is an area right here they want to just push right through. So they can feel free to do so. I almost wish I had a recon group, but I don't. That's alright. It's hard to select that pawn. Oh, and this AA unit. Yeah, this AA unit can head on up. The 388 Battalion. I will need that heavy AA. No, nothing to deploy. And we've kind of looked at all of our troops already. So I am going to end the video here, guys. Right after this, I'll get another video coming out. This is just to break up what would be a really, really long video. Oh, it's probably good to get these guys to go up too, isn't it? We'll have them dig in a bit. Okay, guys, you know, the thing was warning me as well about, they're like, oh, they could break through this sector here, so maybe we'll see some really heavy pressure develop. Maybe they have a spawn point right there, I don't know, but anyway, we'll see. We're going to break up the video so it's not super long, so I'm going to end this video here, guys. Next turn will be the Soviet counterattack, or the continuation of their attack. There is no counterattack, we just knocked out a couple pawns. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. This is Stratospheric Gaming signing off.